When we discuss gender studies, gender roles, or gender and development, we are mostly talking about women and the status of women. And we talk less about men and masculinity. But today we see that this is an area which is attracting more and more researchers. Men and masculinity. What is masculinity? Where does the concept come from? How do we develop the image or the construct or the schema of masculinity in our mind? What is masculinity? What is being like a man? And how does it affect the psychology of men? It is seen, a sociological perspective highlights how masculine roles, ideals embodied in the historical standards have been adapted to the lives of contemporary men. That is, historically, we saw men, they had characteristics, they had qualities, and how that has been embodied in today's man's life and existence. In this regard, we see hegemonic masculinity. So, we talk about here about the source of masculinity. Where does it come from? It is said here that masculinity and the ideals for masculinity and the norms of masculinity come from the behavior and attitudes of men who are powerful in a society. So it is said that a number of competing masculinities are enacted according to the particular places or contexts and times various masculine roles have been passed. It is said that the idealized norms of masculinity are characteristics and or behaviors exhibited by the most powerful men in a society. So we see that this is true to a great extent, because even if we talk about any other standard or norms also, we see that we usually follow or copy or imitate or adopt the behaviors of people who are prominent, who are significant. So in case of masculinity, people use or adopt as standards the behaviors and attitudes and beliefs and values and norms of those men who were powerful, who are prominent, who are significant in a culture and in a society. So what they do becomes a standard for other men. We see that all societies have set different norms for masculinity. These norms set standards for men. They try to match these standards. They want to become like those ideals or those standards that the society has set for them. We will talk about these norms in another module.